Hello and welcome to Tomi Talks TV, the place to be to build great love relationships. I'd like to start by saying a very big thank you. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your comments on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. I really appreciate you because you're helping us spread the message further, faster. So thank you very much indeed. Now today I'd like to answer one of your questions, and it's short and sharp actually. It just says, how do I get total love from my husband? Now, obviously, every woman's desire is to be totally loved by her husband. There's no doubt about that. But I'd like to say a few things in this regard. First of all, when it comes to marriage, you need to focus not on getting, but on giving. Because you see, marriage is not just about what you can get from the relationship, but it's about what you can give into the relationship. And I tend to find that people who enter into marriage with the mindset of what I can get for myself do not experience the best that they should experience in marriage, because you've got to make the investment to be able to get the returns from marriage. A while ago, I did a blog post titled Givers, Takers and 50-50 Lovers. If you read that blog post, I think it will help you in this regard. Essentially, takers are people who enter into marriage with the mindset of what can I get out of it? What can you do for me? And those sorts of people have a convenience mentality. So when it's convenient for me and everything is working in my favor, then the relationship is great. But if it's not convenient for me, then the relationship is not so great. And then there are people who are 50-50 lovers, and people like that have a contract mentality. So as far as they're concerned, if you do your part, I do my part. If you don't do your part, I don't do my part. But 50-50 love falls flat on its face when your partner, for instance, is going through difficult times and they cannot be there for you the way you wanted them to be there for you. You know, it could be anything. It could be a health challenge. It could be an issue at work. What do you do in that sort of situation? You have to be able to give and give and keep giving. So givers who have a covenant mentality always tend to get the best out of marriage, because you have the mindset that you're there to give and to contribute to this other person's life. And because you keep sowing good into that person's life, you tend to reap good from that person's life. Now, having said that, let me mention two other points as well. As far as your husband loving you the way you desire to be loved, how about you articulating what exactly love means to you and finding a way to express it to him? Because I mean, let's face it, as women, we tend to be complex. So what works today may not work tomorrow. We have varying needs, and it depends on, you know, how we're feeling at that particular point in time. I find that a lot of men really want to love their wives, but they don't actually know where to start because they don't really completely understand her needs. The man's needs are completely different from the needs of his wife. So you have to be able to find a way to express in a loving manner what says love to you, so that your husband understands what you actually need. And then the third thing I'll say to you is this: when your husband expresses love to you in whatever fashion, appreciate every little thing that he does. Show appreciation, because a man wants to feel that he can win. So if he feels that he can win in loving you, then he will be encouraged to do more. If he makes one step, if he does something, even if you feel it's not perfect and exactly how you would have imagined it, show your appreciation. Appreciate every little thing that he does, and that will encourage him to do more. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook or Twitter. And if you've got a question you would like me to answer, then head on over to tomitalks.com/ask, and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.